Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are on the mic with Helena and Michelle, host with Social Studios. So we're going to get started in a minute here. How are you guys today? Hope you're having a wonderfully blessed day. Whew, a lot of stuff is going on this week, right?
Busy day today, right?
Yes, yes. So again, welcome to Social Studio with Helena Michelle. We meet right here Thursdays at 5 p.m. Our goal is to help you as a business owner grow by offering marketing tips and strategies via our interactive Facebook group. Follow us on our social platform. They're all listed right here in the broadcast. Meet our host. I'm Helena Richardson, a former NASA IT specialist and founder of HRichnetworks. At HRichnetworks, we help businesses just like yours build a strong online presence so that your ideal client can find you. So listen, it doesn't matter if your company needs a new website, help with your online advertising. We have the expertise to help you get the job done. So visit our website at www.HRichnetworks.com.
And hi there. Hey, Helena. I'm
Hi.
Michelle. Nice to see everybody. I'm Michelle, and I own Triangle Social Media. I live in Raleigh, North Carolina, but I can help businesses anywhere. And what I do is help your social media presence online. Any platform. I do platform management, one-on-one or group coaching, and local, in person or virtual, anywhere, workshops and meetups. So I either help you with your content and your platforms by managing it for you, or I help you do better yourself. And if you'd like to check out my website, trianglesocialmedia.com. If you have any questions, you can always email me, michelle@trianglesocialmedia.com. And I'm happy to be here with my friend Helena, and we'd like to offer value and just share things that we feel could be beneficial to business owners, especially at this time. And so on that note, I'm going to do a screen share and just talk a few words about networking and doing business in social media and any kind of marketing from the perspective of locality and where you are. So I'm going to do a screen share here. Click. Okay. So I am going to, Helena, let me know, oops, if you can see that.
Now I can.
Okay. I know sometimes there's a little delay. So I'm going to put that in presentation mode. And I was actually talking earlier about this same subject. And, you know, even though I live in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I can help businesses anywhere, your business may cater to a certain specific demographic or location, and it may not be obviously where I am. So you take the same thoughts and strategies and just apply them to wherever you are. So basically, I live in the Triangle area of Wake County in North Carolina, and Wake County has 100 counties, and so Wake has is the capital city of Raleigh, and so you know what makes up the Triangle where I live? The three major universities, right? And so what's unique about where you live? Something interesting to share is that, so here's a map, an overview map of the Triangle, the different cities. And I'm right down here in this area. And if you live where I live, I'm curious, what part of this map do you live on? Or what's your map? And what are the key landmarks where you live? Because some of you may have clients that you cater to in a specific region, location. And so whether or not you do, though, it's good to know where your client is, where they live, and what's around them, right? What is important to them. That's one aspect of their life that it's helpful with for you to have insight so that you could serve them better. any possible way that we could serve our clients better, then that just helps us to provide a more excellent customer service. So here is just a list of the 12 municipalities in Wake County. And so normally if I'm sharing this locally, we would talk about, the different areas. I live in Raleigh, of course, right here. And so I have this link that just, if interesting, trivia and population statistics and things like that. Just helpful to know, and just give it a little bit of thought as far as where are your clients, where do they live? And from that perspective, how does that affect their needs and how you can give them good customer service? If you would like this slideshow, I'd be happy to share it with you, by the way. Just reach out to me by email and I will be happy to forward it to you. Michelle@trianglesocialmedia.com. So just a few thoughts here about what is social media, right? All the different platforms. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming or confusing, and there's a lot of things to keep up with all the changes, especially now, people doing business differently. And so there's an overview here on these slides of the different platforms and just a general description of what their makeup, their personality is. Because just like a city, we have different cities within a state. Well, all the different platforms are like, different cities within its own state. So I kind of use that analogy several different ways. Sometimes I'll say, all the different platforms, you could compare them to different towns in a city. They each have their own personality, demographic, and the way you communicate might be a little bit different in each platform. So something else to think about as far as location and location of platform, right? So kind of the same mental picture, if you will. And then I have just a few thoughts that I'm not going to go into all the details. And again, I'm happy to share this with you, but, just facts and figures about what is social media, what is social media marketing, some of the lingo, how do you serve your customers? And one thought is, as you build your reputation wherever you live, your customers should be giving you hopefully wonderful reviews, right? And of course, you have to ask them to get those reviews. But once you build up that review, you are basically expanding your reputation. You're giving good customer service, you're getting positive reviews because people do business with you and you provide excellent customer service. And so as your reputation builds, you are able to then provide value to people and expand your customer base, expand your network, expand your business collaborative relationships from wherever you live and radiating out to the world, really wherever. If you do business and you're not limited by location, then we start where we are and we radiate outwards to anywhere, right? So focus on just thinking from the perspective of your client, your customer, where they live and how your business affects them, and what role you can play to help encourage them and serve them better. Just a few thoughts. And so I'm going to stop sharing there and come out of there and enter back into the room. And so I'd love to hear your feedback, your questions, share your social media links, ask Helena or myself anything that you'd like us to talk about in future broadcasts. And we look forward to seeing you next week, Thursdays at 5 o'clock in Social Studio Facebook group.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Michelle. That was some awesome information. And just letting everyone know that it doesn't, although you just showed your locale, like you said, this can be transformed against the whole network or every locale. So
Yes.
make sure you guys email or text Michelle so you can get that information. She'll be glad to send it to you. And as you said, we'll see you next week.
Yep. See you next week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.